Ags or something.
Right now, look, he doesn't know what he's doing anymore.
On the bright side, that Crystal Maiden this tournament has a 100% win rate.
100%.
Right,
Yep.
We're up to like 400% at this point.
Okay, the math is undeniable.
If only
And
Dota
Alliance-
was that simple.
Alliance is playing it the most fun, I think.
Yes,
So
they
they've been
have.
bringing it like twice. They go for
There
the
it is.
Earthshaker. Is Foxy one again? Probably.
Mid
Yeah,
necro,
I think
guess.
so. And then Taiga Axe.
But you guys just said that that cooldown was too long.
Well, I mean, it's committal is what it is. It's not easy to do. It's harder to execute because you can't just spam out a laser like a tinker, but it still works. It just means you have to have the follow-up fight to then
Okay.
win after.
And LGD has to like misstep, I think, for it to really work. Like I think LGD is just the caliber of team that won't give you the echo slam you need this game.
What's your guys' opinion on the current lane of Alliance? Like we said that they should have stronger lanes. How do these heroes translate to that?
Look way better this game, sure. You have the
Necro.
mid necro who like just doesn't lose. You have like their Shaker has proven really strong. It's against 2 melee heroes in the side lanes.
It's going to have a strong support with it too. Probably the CM.
I'm a little more scared. Necro is mid as well now, I think. So his LG can pick whatever they want mid, counter it, and Earthshaker as a laner is not good.
Oh
This
my
hero?
god.
Are they trying to up the hero picks or something in this tournament?
F
It is
That is an
F-wise.
FK.
It is an
Yeah.
offlane shadow name, and
It
we
is
kind of
Shadow
joked about it,
X.
but
Yeah. Wow, I can hear the casters getting excited.
XCK.
I heard
Is it
some
a
clap.
thing?
No, they're not quite as loud as Toby, unfortunately.
That was grand.
I'm going to hear that in my dreams tonight.
All right, you guys. I need your predictions. You guys all went Alliance.
I'm never going against, like, they got Death Prophet and CK. Let's go. Put me on LGD. I love innovative drafting, even if they lose. I'll side with them, but they're not going to lose.
I've always been kind of a math nerd, but I feel like the stats are going to lie to us this time, and I'm going with LGD because even with all that math backing up Alliance that we came up with, I can't fathom how they win this game.
All I hear here is haters. We have Boxy, Earthshaker. He's been doing this new build. It's been working absolutely amazing. So I definitely have to say LGD as well.
Okay.
Look at
There you go. Let's see if there's some hope for Alliance from our commentary team. How about it, Dakota, Grant? What do you think?
Of watching LGD in their group stage, of course, and this is the first time, Grant, we're going to be seeing them really go outside the box. Murmurs of the FYCK, but now we get to see it. What's in store for us?
Oh, just treads Ags, pop it on the TB. That's all you have to do. I don't know this Death Prophet. Doesn't this hero just suck?
I
she
think
literally does,
there's a lot of Alliance fans out there that are hoping that he will
Well, I
suck.
think Alliance can do it.
Okay,
wow,
well, that is all that we needed. Some hope for the Swedes. Have fun with that game too, guys.
All right, thanks, Shearer. Woo, buddy. I'm excited about this one. I mean, Alliance, they got their comfort picks, right? They got the Crystal Maiden. We got the Boxy Earthshaker.
Let's
go, Alliance, right? They can do it. Maybe maybe a little more experimental for LGD, and they're just like, hey, we got a game to throw away. Let's just have a little bit of fun, right?
I agree. I think they have a better chance. I think this draft's a little better than last year. I mean, mostly because LGD has a Death Prophet, and I'm not the biggest fan of that here. I think a lot of people aren't, but I think this game's going to be on Boxy. If you pick him Earthshaker, he's popped off before. He's going to have to pop off again.
Let's see if he can do it. We head into the game right now, and that's game number 2 of LGD versus Alliance.
LGD's just scary. Like, even with these drafts, right? Like, I would 100%... Well, maybe, okay, TB is still owned. I really like TB, but other than that, it feels like Alliance has a better draft, but everyone's still like, LGD is that good.
Yep. And there's just always going to be a factor of just players' skill, or team skill, rather. I mean, I said it, I'm echoing myself from the previous game, but they've just been together so long. They have that cohesion. They have that chemistry. They know how the patch works. They've been playing it for such a long time now. Now they have the comfort zone to be able to work outside the bounds of what we all know to be normal for 7.19, and now we might get to see something new and fresh. And then are we thinking, do we need to jump into 7.20 so fast if we're going to be seeing fun picks like this,
I'm good, yeah. I do think the one thing right here is it's going to be a PL middle, and I think
What's up, Script?
I think, oh yeah, he's... Damn, the triple monster. If this guy misses one kill, I mean, that's on him.
This is going to be the most jittery camera we've ever seen in our life. Let's go.
Yeah, I think the only thing is I really like this PO going middle against BP, though, and they put Necro in the safe lanes. Because I know the panel is kind of talking about, well, it's going to be Necro middle, they need a counter, and I think PL does pretty decently here versus Death Prophet. Oh, are they going to No, Ame's going bottom. Like, maybe he'll just chill middle, but no, he's heading all the way bottom. We saw LGD do this versus Tigers. They're okay missing like a full wave on multiple cores.
And they
get
even
the matchup.
lost, like they got killed, their support got killed, and they even fell behind a bit at the start of that one against Tigers after doing the lane rotation. So that may happen this time, but you know, LGD are probably going to be braced for impact.
No, it is. FY is super happy. Actually, he's not. Because Ame's already here. He's like, I'm going to get a full wave. No, never mind. No one pushed him. Oh, man. The one problem, though, with CK, right, is mangoes are good, but you have a very big mana problem. I think the first person I really saw doing support
Fluff?
CK was Fluff and stuff at, like, ESL New York 2015. And, like, he got all these amazing kills early, and he's like, oh, I'm out of mana. Like, you just run out of mana so quick on this hero.
Shouts to Fluff for that good old roaming CK support. Now he's dishing out the right-click pain onto Taiga, who's going to be forced to shift off to the side.
So there you see, right? He's already out of mana. Like, he has one mango, but 2 stuns, and he's out of mana. That is the big problem with this here. He pops the one mango, and guess what? You only have one more stun. He'll use it.
There it is. So let's see how he can make the most out of it. Yeah, good damage, good body blocks. He's letting the creeps hit him quite a bit. And, you know, he can't turn around and right-click him because then he'll lose the blocking advantage, so he'll just wait till something like that happens and give him a smack on the way out.
This is going to be the one problem. This Axe should have a pretty good time. Like, once he gets level, like, 3 or 4, he should be able to cut the wave between, like, Tier 1 and Tier 2, because CK is not like an Undying. Like, he can't really stop it.
Yeah.
I do like that for Alliance. And even top lane, Necro's having a decent time up here.
Yeah. Holding his own. Chalice is trying to, you know, make this core shout even work in the lane, and you got the X-Nova nearby to bail out just in case. Seems like he was able to kind of work a bit with that. Full camp maybe? No. They're making the most of it, as it's not as dominant as we saw in the previous game, of course. But.
Yeah, I honestly think this top lane's going to go extremely well for Alliance, and bottom lane should go decently as well if CK's never going to have mana. But, uh-oh.
Good sleep handoff real quick right there.
Gets the 4 stacks on Necro. Maybe one more could be a kill, but he whiffs it.
Quite enough. Something he has to kind of keep privy to. And when you're trying to sidestep stacks, it means you're not focusing on CS, so it's a bit of a give and take right there.
And you need those last, like, even Necro's more important, right? Because, like, you need those last hits for the regen. Like, that is your self-sustain. If you don't get any last hits, you're just going to run out. Look at that Crystal Maiden.
All right, so, you know, here we are again with the bottom lane. FY has enough mana for just one more stun. And even though he leveled up Reality Rift, he doesn't have enough mana for both yet. He'll have to wait for still, like, 30 mana. It's going to take a while to build up.
That's why, like, I actually think maybe Alliance should probably be favored in this game.
Yeah.
This CK support really doesn't do that much until you get stuff. Like, it's not a centaur you can just stomp and then double edge someone because it doesn't cost mana. You actually need mana on this hero, and he's going to get the first blood, it looks like.
Yep. Good setup right there.
Maybe not.
They're looking to catch FY within the trees. Can he find a way to slip out from this one? He does get the salve going, and it continues to heal him on through. And look at this. They actually managed to turn it around. A rotation from X-Nova. And it's going to be a move onto Taiga, which leads to the first blood going up LGD. The CK may not have been working as a 4 position to kind of bully in the lane, but, you know, you get one swift rotation. Yeah, you can bait him in and get a rotation and get a kill.
He has another stun again, so he can do stuff. The only problem with that is you're leaving your Shadow Demon in the top lane alone. So they definitely need to punish this. Like, Insania definitely has to punish this, I think.
This does feel like this game is Alliance's best chance to really walk away with a really dominating laning phase. I mean, they're nearly winning each lane. I mean, I know they just got that kill on bottom, LGD did, which kind of puts things back in their favor there. But, you know, mid lane's been going really good. 27 to 25 of death profit, so Mike is hanging. And then that top lane, of course, is working real nice. But, man, I might have just jinxed him. Look at, here comes that Roman CK.
And you know
finds
which
the
one's
target,
real.
looking to move on through, catches him within the trees. There's the stun, there's the blast, and it's going to be maybe picking it up. All right, well, Grant, I just shouldn't have said anything, I guess.
Yeah, it's not. And I forgot, Spirit Siphon goes through Doppel.
Yep.
So you always know the real one. Oh, bottom, though, they might be able to find the Terrorblade.
Yep, there's the stun, a brief sleep to save him, and they go to turn it around again!
Oh, no.
Rinse and repeat from what we've seen in the last game. Alliance just getting really zealous to think that they got the kill. I mean, we think they got the kill, and then LGD just find a way to just turn it and flip it right back around.
Yep, and top lane, Chalice could actually get this kill on Insania. Won't, though. I don't think he realized how bad Shadow Poison is if you don't have 4 stacks.
And they're going to get at least 3 of them. They could get all 4?
They did. They got all 4. They're a little bit rich, Dakota. 1K lead and...
Oh, boy.
DP is gonna, it looks like they're gonna hit up that top shrine, and I'll be curious to see, does Death Prophet stay middle, or does she maybe rotate top to try to take a quick tower with that ulti? Not really quick, but a slow tower with the ulti.
I don't know. I mean, I'm curious who they would put in the spot of middle to kind of go against this PL in the meantime. Looks like they will just kind of bring him back to the mid lane for now. Seems to be working okay, but FY's rotated all the way up to the top lane. He's going to try to work from there. He doesn't resolve his whole mana issues or anything like that, but he's trying to just kind of catch someone by surprise, and there he does. Happen to come across a Necro.
The poison, though.
Poison's not catching. In the meantime, Taiga is going to be able to get the grab on X Nova. They're in the bottom lane. Nothing really comes out of this top lane little trade.
I'm looking at the last hits denies, and PL's like winning this, but he's getting dope middle, and the net worth is actually so bad now.
He could get worse. Yeah, he's just sucking him on up. Good rotation, though.
Nova steals it. I'll take that.
Yep, he saps him down, and he's there to bail out, maybe just in case. All right, 4-1.
Yep, and that's the thing. This is, they just know how to play the map. They always know when to rotate, who to rotate.
It's like sorry, I was going to say,
you're good.
It worked almost in their favor. He got that the first kill of Alliance was killing X Nova there, but then that meant he got to rotate to the mid lane and just assist in that. So it's just everything coming up LGD almost.
It is true. You don't think about that often, but when someone, whoa, bottom lane, there's about to be a big engagement.
Yep, Metamorph going to be popped. He steps right in, does the Bane to kind of soak in all the damage for this, but still doesn't get dropped. Has the Brain Step to turn around and maybe rolls into town, almost with the same timing he did in the last game as the Mirana. Just this time, though, he's already got a couple of kills under the belt to work with, and good lord.
Yep, looking very similar, and that's the thing, right? Dire has 0 ward bottom. Radiant has 1 middle and 1 bottom. They know if anyone else rotates, they know they're completely fine rotating, because they've seen these supports, right? Like, Axe is running under this ward, and he's just completely spotted. They'll know he's going middle.
They'll brace for the impact of the potential rotation. FY's got to earn queued up on that CK. I was curious if he was going to get something to help with the mana situation. I mean, feels like Arcane Boots would be just kind of ridiculous, but I guess it's
strange on a CK.
Yeah, right?
I think we've seen it. I know Alliance actually plays a decent amount of support CK, and I actually forget if it's Mana Boots or Treads.
I mean, I guess if you do eventually build into that Ags, that was theory crafted, that will give you a chunk of some mana pool to work with.
The big thing, though, Koikva's doing a pretty good job top, like keeping up with the other net worth and keeping Chalice down. Chalice is only level 4 at 8 minutes in.
Yeah.
So pretty rare to be that low, and Koikva is almost level 7. And honestly, no one can lane up top, I don't think, anymore.
Koikva did the best thing going right now for Alliance. PL's also right there. He's got great CS. I mean, unfortunately, a couple of deaths do hinder him a bit, but he's got the farm still coming his way. So yeah, Koikva will have to see if he can rotate. Way to be well bottom lane. There's the Rift pullback from FY, coming to bail out his X-Nova partner, and the three of them are able to easily tag down Boxy.
And this bottom lane, it just feels so, like the Dire's getting these so close to kills, and then they just get into the tree, all of a sudden they wand up and there's just another random hero out of nowhere, middle again. Oh, McA.
Maybe I have not seen play Death Prophet in such a long time, but this dude is just getting back on the bicycle, it feels like, and knows exactly the timings to be able to take fights and
the
move on forward.
But he's gonna be dead.
Yeah, with the exorcism coming out, can Koikva finally send her to the grave? He will get it done. It does cost Alliance a couple of kills, but finally able to put her down and take that 3 times kills.
And it is, that's a 45-second death at 9 minutes in because of the Reapers. The only problem is that you did have to rotate the Necro for that, and now top lane, right? Chalice is like, oh, sweet, sweet free farm finally after losing that lane.
I feel like any future opponents of LGD really need to consider maybe trying to take Radiant yourself or just force LGD to go on Dire. I feel like every game we've seen them on Radiant, and they just kind of know the ins and outs of that bottom lane and the woods and how to rotate over, and it's a little too comfortable, and I think you might want to consider just taking them out of that comfort zone at least a little bit.
Yep, game 1, they got the choice first, they chose Radiant, and then game 2, if you didn't know, Alliance chose first pick this game, so obviously you know someone chose Radiant.
Here we go, more bloodbath action potentially going to be breaking out here in the bottom lane as the Metamorph is going to be unleashing. Koikva's going to get blasted down. See you later, Necro. Maybe's in town, and all of them are going to be going towards this tier 1 with the Metamorph out. They have a sieging lineup like no other. I mean, we already know how devastating it can be for a Terrorblade to do work on your base after you take a good fight. Now imagine it's a Terrorblade and a Death Prophet coming at you. Good lord.
One of the things, I guess it's, I didn't really hear the panel talk about it. It's like one of those weird simple counters, but Death Prophet versus Necro, the silence is insanely good because that forces the Necro to go like second or third item Lotus Orb just to take it off, or BKB.
Yeah.
I think I see Lotus more though.
Who knows when that would be able to come online and ready. They could be eating a lot of losses till then. This looks like their first tier 1 to get dropped, but a grip is there, and Koikva just returned, and he's gonna go down again!
There's not much to say right here. It's just PSG, LGD just giving them the business.
Paris Saint-Germain, is that what it was for PSG? I think
I,
it's Paris Saint-Germain.
you got it.
Yeah.
You know me, my French is not too good. I took French in 6th grade for I believe like 3 months, and I forget all of it.
I took Span.
That's what it. They made it. We had to take all 3. The big ones, it was Spanish, German, and French. We had to take at least 2 months of all of them.
I mean, of course you're going to forget it. That seems crazy. Anyways, back to Dota here. Rotations towards the top lane. It's going to be Maybe coming into town and already setting up from Chalice with that disruption and the ulti.
There it is.
Easy, swift takedown. I love the setups that the supports have, that they are allowed to just kind of get things started, whether it's the disruption or the sleep. Just makes it easy for one of the cores to rotate over and finish the job.
This is going to be a pretty easy tower top as well. Death Prophet ulti is up. We'll see if she wants to give it. She honestly, with these treads, could just right-click the tower down. Will she use ulti as well? Just to, like, tell him not to come fight? Doesn't look like it. Right-click it down. And bottom lane gets pinged out. Dire's like, yo, we see him top. We have to make something work bottom.
Yeah.
We have to.
Felt like the last game bottom tier 1 was the only tower they ended up getting.
I think it might have been, yeah. I think they might have taken mid like super, super late, but they did not give any towers. And getting towers means getting map presence, and if you don't get towers, guess what? You are not going to have map presence.
The money accumulating for LGD is just so crazy right now. How fast the 2 cores are already just ascending above everyone else with their net worth. 5K net worth advantage. Even the supports are going to start bringing in the money. Sure enough, look at FY. He's got the urn, and what's coming next? It's the Ags. Oh my goodness, if that comes out.
I think we actually are going to see. I would still like Shreds or Arcane Boot first, but he's the support CK player. I sure as hell aren't. Oh, middle. This could just be a kill if they get the real one, and they actually do. Wow.
And while that's happening, we see the setup of the Bane also going towards Taiga. He'll get that kill on his own. Boxy tries to come in to get a bit of redemption, but they better do it quick because reinforcements are on the way. You may be, oh no, he just turns around and gets the grip. Okay, help's coming, and this is going to be disastrous. He's going to be forced to pop the Echo, and that's still not enough to even get the kill. Okay, here comes Koikva though. He should be able to help things out for Alliance a bit. Can he get Nova? Nova's trying to run from the nuke. He can't get away. He ends up going down, but it's going to be focused on Koikva next. He's able to step in and try to help out in getting a kill, but it looks like it's just going to cost him his own life. Grant, the LGD assault just doesn't stop. These guys are ridiculous.
It really is not. They get an easy kill on Mickey middle on the PL, and then they just get 3 more up there. And as well, the Bane was actually about to get ultied by Koikva, but he slept, so it canceled the targeting, and then Koikva had to run away instead, so they couldn't even get the Necro ulti off.
The saves also just between even Chalice and Bane that are going to be there for these cores is so ridiculous. None of them are going to be as easy as you think to take down. Here's a replay of that. Both were happening at the same time between the Bane to take down there at the lane. But
And here you watch it. You're gonna watch. They almost kind of get the turnaround, but I love that grip. He's like, my team's coming. You know what? I'm just tossing it out. And here's a nice little sleep play right here on X Nova. He sees him. Watch. There comes the Reaper. Sleeps, and then see you later.
And Nova almost lived. I mean, luckily they got that one healing pulse out, but otherwise he would have been gone, and a Bane would have survived after eating an Echo and that early gank. It's crazy.
Dire does. So they scan top. They're seeing. They're like, wait, are they hiding behind this Death Prophet? And they're not. But Death Prophet gets back, and once again, good presence of mind.
She's going for a BKB next. They want to end this one fast. LGD's got something to do today or something, Grant. They just came in. They're like, we want to get these done, guys, because if we get it done fast, we'll have a couple of days off.
Maybe
we can do what we want.
Maybe they want to go on the rain. If you didn't, there's apparently a giant thunderstorm outside. We like heard it through our headsets, and it was just crashing out. Maybe they want to see the gorgeousness of some lightning.
Fingers crossed that everything stays stable. How crazy it sounds outside. Yeah, LGD just taking over right now. They own the whole Alliance territory, at least up in the northern hemisphere, it looks like. Meanwhile, bottom, Pace for X Nova. He gets a sleep off, gets the Battle Hunger, and is able to sidestep. Maybe he's joining by his side. Maybe they're thinking to engage themselves. He's got the Yules, and they'll just use the grip.
Just do it. Nice done there.
Good bailout. But he'll keep chasing him. Or not.
That was, I think Taiga thought he was just TPing on bait, so he used the call there and then just ran away. And both teams, because it's nighttime, didn't have any vision. Kind of an awkward engagement, but I guess it goes in Alliance's favor, right? Grip goes down. At least they don't have that anymore.
Mm-hmm. Hey, on FYCK.
And
3K gold.
I mean, it's a 9K lead at 15 minutes again. It is just, this is just the LGD show right now.
Yeah.
I know we kind of talked about it, but you just see some of these teams, they just look so good. Like Secret as well, we just saw in the last one, like they beat that late game Parablade. They somehow did it.
Chalice trying to go for a big
Taiga.
play here on the Taiga. Hit him with the Purge, got multiple poison stacks. It's mediocre damage, but with maybe coming in, could add some pepper to it.
There's the pepper.
And there it is. It's a spicy pepper.
Ult as well, and oh, Quakeva will be able to just TP on the middle of the lane. But bottom, they're looking. They can't even kill this Bane. They keep committing like a stun and +1, and they just can't kill this Bane who's saving that tier 1 bottom.
How can there be really no easy kills, no easy objectives right now for Alliance? It's crazy. No towers may go down. It's the way it's looking right now. 17-3, 10K advantage, 16 minutes in.
The LGD, PSG LGD making one mistake. That bounty rune still is top. They didn't feel like getting it quite yet.
All right,
we'll wait.
They're not that good.
Yeah.
All right.
Turns out they're frauds. The Lions got this. It's whatever.
They're frauds.
Oh my god, he's 1,000 gold away from this Ag. I'm just excited to see. He's gonna be level 12 and have the Ag. Dude, I think you just push the base with the TV. You're just like, there you go. Yeah, they're taking Roche. They'll get that bounty rune. He might actually get enough gold for this Ags. He's gonna have a 19-minute Ags earn on support. I mean, we keep praising FY, but that's because of how good he actually is.
I mean, come on, can you not praise how good this guy's doing
the whole
right now?
team as well, right?
It's crazy. Yeah,
like X-Nova defended the tier 1 bottom by himself versus like 5 heroes for almost 17 minutes. It should finally drop bottom to Quakeva. They need this badly. So scared to hit this tier 1 though. They know there's like, I don't want to go after this, but it is a free tower and Quakeva's like, alright, cool.
This is really good Dota.
It is.
Right. Using the best of this Metamorph to kind of clean out some remaining farm. He's holding the Aegis, they give out time, but it is on Alliance to really try to turn the tide somehow, and they're looking to make something happen. Can they find an opening here? It's a smoke movement in. They do spot a couple. A movement. Nice blink setup. Echo onto 2. There's a kill. Nice grab onto Chalice, but a Sunder turnaround here as Ame is going to look to chase down Boxy and make him pay for what he's done. How dare you, sir? Did he find a blink out, though?
Oh, he did. He went to blink this game instead of the Axe. He's going to die. Trying to... I think he knew his Axe was never going to get blinked this game, so he was forced to go blink instead of that Axe. And as we see, this Axe is still about 800 gold away.
Yeah, and even when he gets it, it's like he's not going to be much more tankier than he already is. Yeah, he's just going to get murdified.
Yeah, if you go in on this, if you actually try to like call this TB, if he has like 1 or 2 images, you're just going to die, even with the plus armor. Oh, top. Quakeva, he's done such a good job of escaping these ganks, and he will. He sees the Death Prophet. Can he make it?
Oh no, Bane's right there. He could grip him.
He cannot. Oh, but look at the rest of the team behind. Insania and Taiga.
All right, can they bail him out? Running right in. Taiga looking to take it right to maybe, but nope. Instant disruption going to be right there. And they begin the Soul Siphon. And Chalice is like, I'll just take Quakeva while you guys are dealing with everybody else. But they do get split up a bit. Nice turnaround. Nice slam down. Then Quakeva is able to get the finish, and they're able to drop 1. They could get X-Nova as well, and they do. All right, Alliance drop 2 and lose nobody. Well, there we go, Alliance. You are, Terrorblade's bottom farming, taking tier 2.
But
FY's by his side, but,
If you get the decent chunk, you don't even get that much for killing Chalice. 243. Oh.
Okay, his own ult, full in. I'm okay. Ame takes the core tax, of course. Drops in with 1 right click.
That's mine.
Yes. Oh, he's so close. Just sell the Stout Shield, FY. You know you want it just right now. Come on, sell it.
Look at all that stuff in your backpack.
Just sell one of those things.
Sell the smoke. Screw it.
Sell the smoke.
Sell the smoke. Whatever. Just get it. Now
he's actually going to hold it. Oh, you want it. Okay. All right.
Meanwhile, TB, I wonder if he has the Scotty queued up, but I'm curious to see if he just goes for Manta. It looks like he's just going to go straight up Scotty. He just wants to survive that, like, the instant tank of, or the instant damage from Axe as well as this Earthshaker. I like it.
Spotted Quake for farming the lane, sticking hits to the side. Nice quick Yules. There's reflection though. Pull back from FY. Ghost.
Sitting there. Oh, nice
trying to make
block.
a way. Can he make it out? Here comes Boxy to the rescue. Fissure stun. Doesn't block him out though. Now they look to swing it out within the trees, and Senia and company are coming to bail him out. FY is going to get dropped. Ame, though, metamorphed, dishing out the right-click damage. Chalice also coming into play, looking to assist, but all right, that's going to be the Aegis. This is good for Alliance here. They're still missing members. There's a mid-lane skirmish also happening at this moment, but there's the dunk return from Boxy here, looking to take it to Chalice, still very low. Chalice trying to turn around, gets hit with the stun, and eventually Boxy will drop. Still Chalice very low, gets finished off with the help of the Battle Hunger, coming in from Taiga, and now they're looking back to Ami. In the meanwhile, Xnova does get the finish onto PL.
They come to support the TB. They're like, yo, we got the PL for you. We're coming in to help you now. But still a decent skirmish there for Alliance. They're doing a good job of just destroying the Shadow Demon. I feel he's playing super aggressive. He's got to remember, he is just a Shadow Demon. Like, he is not a strength hero.
I feel like we've seen that also from LGD in their games. There were a couple of times they did get kind of overzealous. I think it was like the Storm maybe game even. Yeah. Just kind of jumping a little too far. But
I mean, they have a lot of gold lead to play with. But there's no reason to do it.
Yeah. But any opportunity Alliance could take to get the better end of a fight is a great one. Certainly with so much of a huge net worth advantage, they're just going to get rewarded with at least a little bit of a rubber band factor, I guess.
Yep. Uh-oh. Now that he has the Ags on Chaos Knight, looks like they might need to update the tool tip here.
Why, what's it say?
Reduces cooldown to percentage, cooldown _ scepter percentage.
Yikes. I know nobody gets it, Valve, but let's get that going.
And I do know my math as well as English, and that means this is going to be good.
I'm excited to see it. Let's see how it is.
See you later, CM.
Well, CM is just gone. I mean, that was almost hard to watch. Avert your eyes.
This Crystal Main, yeah, I believe Alliance has said undefeated with this Crystal Main. Not much longer here, it looks like, because it looks like they might want to push uphill.
I mean, got the Axe. They have to wait for Metamorph, maybe? 25 seconds?
That's what I'm thinking. As well as Scotty, he's going to have.
Yeah, so. Scotty, Exorcism, Metamorph all together with the CKX. What you going to do, brother?
Not very much. Ooh, Boxy gets ulted bottom by the Shadow Demon. Will they chase for this? And this is when you wish you had the Ags instead of the Blink.
Silence catches him so he can't stun him out, but the rotation's coming from Quake. But good call set up there from Taiga, and they get the Yules onto Bane so he can't stop him, and they're going to be able to burst fire and take out Bane, but no!
Wow.
No. He lives on. He pops his BKB. They will eventually bring him down. It looks like it could be another favorable Alliance exchange. And they're still chasing out. They've got FY, but yeah, Graham, while that's happening, that lane.
Oh, this is fine. That's completely okay. If you're Alliance, you're going to lose a ton of damage on this tier 3, but the tier 3 stands, and that was, it does feel they're a little over-aggressive on PSG, LGD. Like, the Death Prophet should have probably just not casted ult there, but it was another good play by Xnova, dodging the Reaper's Scythe with Nightmare. That was a pretty big play, so you don't have that extra death time.
Nearly a 3k network swing on that fight alone, and we saw huge damage courtesy of Boxy on that one.
I think you don't have the vision. You're diving over to these trees on the right side of the map, and there's a tier 2 tower. People are just going to TP to it.
Yep. They also followed up with a tier 1 takedown in that mid lane. So money's starting to come together, and Ame's crossing river here. Lose some Alliance members, but here comes. Wow. All right, well, PL.
Yikes, there's a PL there.
Yeah, okay, well, I mean, he's supposed to be like one of the big de factos for the team, and he falls real fast. A little concerning still.
I think, honestly, you might just go, you don't have the Exorcism now, because he did, pretty much, he wasted it. You have it up in about a minute, but you could definitely think about just sieging the base right now. You have a DD. You have not only the Aghanim's from CK, you still have the Shadow Demon. You have the Classic.
Yeah, FY, get over there and show me what this Ags is all about, man. It's theory crafted. Now we see it. I want to see it in action.
Just take all the jungle farm, right? If you're going to back out, take all the jungle, run away, make sure Dire has nothing to farm.
We're going to starve out Alliance here. I mean, there's really nowhere for them to go, and only a few of them can be able to make it out from the base, and that means the farm is just going to be extremely limited. What LGD does, they swarm in and take over your territory.
Here we go, big 5-man smoke. They needed... It's been interesting, because the fights they've won have been fights LGD have won to take. I haven't actually seen a successful, like, true gank from Alliance. It's been all counter ganks, so we'll see if they can make something work here, though.
It's true. We're doing a long smoke stretch here all the way up and towards this top lane. If it's a full 5-man smoke for Nova, I mean, that's nice, but probably not the best case scenario, obviously, for Alliance.
It does give you the tier 1 as well, though.
Yeah, bring them down real hard. There we go. good.
They're nervous. They're actually not going to go for this tier 1. They're like, who's rotating over? Someone has to be. Get the hell out, boys. And it is bounty runes, so.
They scan the area. It looks clean. And they may be able to eventually go back for that tier 1, but they lose their tier 2 bottom in the meantime.
All right. Are we ever... The axe has been picked up by CK Dakota.
It's time. He's got Metamorph now. This is it. And he's going to even start with a disruption, so they get a few more illusions, and more hit him with it.
There.
Boom!
Oh no.
Here comes the mighty army.
It's drained. The PL illusion's doing a good job keeping him out, though.
Yeah. There we go. Stuns out. Forcing the Earthshaker back. He's got Blink Dunk, but he's not even going to be able to use it. Forced to buy back. Now he's got to look for a new setup, but they've already lost their tier 3. Their allied disruption to get the most out of the Metamorphosis. Okay, here comes Boxy. He's smoked up looking for the good angle. Can he find it? LGD do stay spread.
You have to find it here. You just bought back for this and it doesn't look like he can.
Doesn't want to go outside the base. I don't think Alliance... The Alliance know if they go outside the base and they lose a fight, they lose their racks.
Yep, he was so close to his Lotus Orb actually, and now he's back down to 2k gold on Earthshaker, so buybacks are very costly. Even though people like to use them a lot, people like buybacks a lot more, they still lose you a ton.
They do, especially when they don't amount to a whole lot. It feels like there's no return investment at all. Here we go. Alliance, though, back on the prowl. They could catch Ami farming within the trees. There's health nearby, but is it going to be close enough? Immediate BKB is going to be popping. They do manage to call him in. He's going to be able to get it up. He got the stun dust. Moving in for Boxy. Shoving back the rest of Alliance. They'll settle for Taiga, and the chase is on. Chalice has found one. Hits it up with the disruption. It's going to be Koikfa. Great target to get for LGD. They fisher him back, but the Rift is already there. Moving for Boxy. He's got to commit the Echo, but it doesn't lead to a kill. But with the follow-up Nova, they do manage to get Ame down. He's going to be out without a buyback, but 4 from Alliance have dropped. Only PL to stand.
And that's dude, it feels like Koikfa has had the best game on Alliance, but his Reaper Sight is kind of useless. We've already seen a sleep dodge. Oh, Ryan.
He's trying to find the right PL.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. He can't get it. Makes it far away. Good eyes there from Nova, but good slip out.
That axe actually could have easily killed Ame, but he was mid-dunk, and then he got Yuled up in the air by the DP. So, not even a support, his mid laner saving him. Everyone loves Ame on that team.
Yep. Bailout didn't work. And, well, a buyback was forced from Koikfa, but it does save the racks. It looks like LGD are not going to be too overzealous this time. Wait for their cooldowns and give it another go.
Yep, it's hard, especially if you're an Alliance fan, to look at the top 4 net worth. It's TB is on some mountain of his own. The Death Prophet is right up there on a little foothill right next to him, and then
where's the PL?
Down in the valley, the PL and the Necro sit.
I'm afraid of heights.
I don't like ladders. And it feels like it's all on this axe. He has the Blink Blade. When we saw he can do, because of that Blade Mail, the TB kills himself on him, and it's pretty much all in this axe, finding that TB every fight. But then there's a Yules on DP, which will be used, and it's just tough. It really is tough, but I think it's on the axe.
Roche is back up, and LGD are already inside the pit, battling it out with the big boy. Certainly with an Aegis and with your Exorcism Metamorph and CK Ags up and at the ready, there's no reason why you don't give another Siege a try.
Almost level 20 on the TB as well. Pick it up. He's going to go for the full butterfly next on TB. Picks up the late Dragonlance. He's just very tanky. Going the Scotty Dragonlance build, BKB as well. No Manta, but guess what? You have Manta from the CK, you have Manta from the Shadow Demon. You don't even need your own.
True. All right, well, here comes LGD. Riding back forward and through this mid lane. Alliance were trying to push out that bottom lane as best they can to see if they can force LGD back, but look like they care about dealing with that lane just yet.
Dire's bottom shrine.
I look for the setup.
Nice PSG. LGD, they're not really in 2A rush. The creeps are going to push in middle, but Koikfa does a good job of completely shutting that down. Well, here we go. Let's see what this Illusion Army can do.
The Dark Army returns. This is straight up Diablo right here, as they just burst away on the racks. There is the fortification, but it's just like Flight of the Valkyrie here as they fly on through. They don't even know who they could properly focus. The jump in blade mail's there, but did it find any valuable target? It doesn't look like it. Box is getting forced back. He's going to get dropped, and we know he doesn't have a buyback, so he's not going to bring an offering. Quick's also down. He doesn't have a buyback, and this could just be the beginning of the end. LGD, they have bigger and better things to do, and they're ready to move on, and they just shove Alliance to the side and inside a hurt locker. That's for damn sure.
I love it. Like, Box is like, all right, I might find a sick blink, and so his last 2 deaths were literally dying to the CK spawn TV illusions. Just them. Just running at him. He can't do anything because he doesn't have the Ags this game. And well, a 30-minute game, and I don't know. I would honestly put PSG LGD as the favorite of this tournament, even above Secret.
Yeah,
just the cleanliness of all their wins. Like, Secret has looked a little bit rough around some of their edges. I've seen no roughness from this team.